I spent much of my youth playing video games. During these years, I learned some very important lessons about life. And in fact, many things I got educated on that are critical to everyday life. You look like you're suspicious of this fact, but you will be convinced. Because this speech highlights 5 lessons from life that I learned playing video games. The first lesson is about cause and effect. Games are excellent at portraying these sorts of relationships. Even though they often take things to great extremes, they also show us that all of our actions have clear consequences. So they're great at demonstrating cause and effect. For instance, if you eat a mushroom, you will grow to twice your size. If you go around your neighbor's house breaking open pots, you may find money inside. And here's another one. You cannot overdose on pellets. Go ahead and eat as many as you like. However, consequences. They may cause jaundice. Lesson number 2 is about economics. Games taught me much about the free market economy and about making wise investment decisions. Everything has a value. Often that value is determined by the context or system in which a particular good or service operates. For example, some people value gold coins. Others prefer hearts. And still others collect points. Let's consider this valuation of fruits from the early 1980s. As you can see, it was a great time to invest in bananas. Also, during this time in history, we first learned that pretzels are a fruit. The third lesson is about the challenges you will face in life. There are 4 ghosts that you will meet. Knowing how to deal with them is critical to your ability to succeed, if not survive. The red ghost is aggressive. He will chase you down from behind. Every time you look over your shoulder, he will be there, right behind you. If you do the same thing for too long, this ghost is going to chase you down and catch you. The pink ghost is sneaky. She will never confront you face to face. Instead, her strategy is to try and sneak around and surprise you when you least expect it. The orange ghost is unpredictable. He would do things that appear to make no sense whatsoever, yet still manage to catch you off guard. The blue ghost is indecisive. She applies multiple strategies from all of the other ghosts. She may chase you, she may try to surprise you, she may wander around randomly. There are 2 ways that you can defeat these ghosts. The first way is to try and outperform them. Plan ahead and execute perfectly. You will constantly be chased? Yes. But if you can stay ahead and consistently do what they cannot do, you will succeed. The second strategy is to try and outsmart them. To do so, you have to stay alert, remain flexible, become unpredictable yourself. If they can't predict what you're going to do, then they aren't going to be able to keep up with you. So either outperform or outsmart. Those are your two strategies. The choice of which strategy to use is up to you. The fourth lesson is about the never-ending chase. 1 minute, you're being chased. The next minute, you're doing the chasing. Then, you find yourself being chased again. This is a cyclical process. As they say, the hunter becomes the hunted. This never ends. And it's a reminder for us that change is inevitable. That we should not become too comfortable. Things are constantly changing. The fifth lesson is about love. There are 3 acts to every love story. In the first act, you have to meet. This one's a given. Now, preferably you meet like these two, which is being chased by ghosts, and then you run into each other, have love at first sight. But nevertheless, you can't fall in love without meeting first. After you meet, what happens once again? We have the chase. Remember, the never-ending chase. It applies to love as well. First we meet, then we chase. Third act of love. The stork comes by and drops in Junior. And now the circle of life is complete. So every love story, 3 acts. We have meet, we have chase, we have junior. Now I know many of you out there already have juniors. So what happens here is when they're ready to start dating, you can share this process with them to help them understand how this works. In conclusion, these are the 5 very important life lessons I've learned from video games. We have systems of cause and effect, economics, we have those 4 ghosts that we all have to overcome, we have the truth of the never-ending chase, and of course the 3 acts to every love story. Remember these life lessons from games and carry them with you everywhere you go. That way, when life makes you feel that the glass is half empty, you will be reminded that video games show you that the pie is always 3/4 full. Toastmaster.